Montana is one of the least populated states, but it's also one of the most amazing. Join me in my death race across the state. When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Montana has several nicknames, although none are really official. This includes Big Sky Country and the Treasure State, and then you get slogans like the Land of the Shining Mountains, and then more recently, the Last Best Place. I'm interpreting that one as this is kind of the last place that hasn't been ruined yet. And if you ever make it to Glacier National Park, you might agree with that statement. It is like one of the best places in the world. Today we're picking back up on the video at the edge of South Dakota. I had just spent the night in this tiny town hotel parking lot. It was packed, and that's probably because everything is 100 miles apart, and this might be the only town for hours. South Dakota is a really crazy feeling place. It's farmlands as far as you can see in the day, and then it feels like you're driving through an alien space world at night, because all you have is pure pitch darkness and the stars. Make sure to check out the video on that I did, the link in the description for later. So we're back in the drive. I'm heading to Hamilton, Montana as my finish line in this mad dash across the country. If you're just tuning in, my solar panels died back in Tennessee, and I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with them. So I'm driving to my mom's place in Montana, so I have a spot to work on the panels there. I would really love to stop and explore more here as I drive, but there's, ice in the fridge melting with no electricity. So we're racing the sun and the clock. Will I make it in time? Keep watching to find out. Lives are on the line, and the stakes have never been higher. Even though every time I stop and get gas, which is, not that infrequently, I wipe off the windshield. But yet I still have an entire genus of insect life on my windshield. I just can't get it off. They pelt against it and makes the camera, it's great footage that you get to see through a dirty windshield. Now, I know for many of us, watching someone else drive through hundreds of miles of highway is the absolute pinnacle of excitement, engaging beyond mortal belief. But for the small percentage of people who don't find this absolutely riveting, there's more non-vlog style vids coming up soon. Soon, trademark. Soon, copyright 2018 Kopek Industries, all rights reserved. Soon does not imply any particular date, time, decade, century, or millennia in the past, present, and certainly not the future. Soon shall make no contract or warranty between Kopek Industries and the end user. Soon will arrive someday. I do guarantee that soon will be here before the end of time. Maybe. Do not make plans based on soon, as I will not be liable for any misuse, use, or even casual glancing at soon. Very soon is guaranteed to arrive between now and the end of time, with a higher chance of arriving on the now half of the timetable. Although this means closer to now than soon, there is no guarantee that you will live long enough to see the content finally release. Please refer to this diagram. Montana is also home to some of the internet's greatest meme lords. We have the illustrious patriot, Ben Garrison, who created a high-impact political art machine to expose the corruption of the deep state and their enablers, the fake news media. Let us rejoice that we have such a celebrated libertarian on our side, such as Ben Garrison. Then we have two-time Hugo Award finalist Dr. Chuck Tingle, who is an author and Taekwondo Grandmaster, almost black belt, from Billings, Montana. Tingle began his career by writing dinosaur erotica and expanded to stories based on unicorns, big feet, and various anthropomorphized objects and even concepts. Truly monumental individuals. Wait till I travel to Austin and get to talk about the U.S. patriot and humble water filter merchant, Alex Jones. On my way to Hamilton, I'm going to make a quick stop at the only Planet Fitness in Montana. It's in Helena, which is a beautiful city in its own right. Sometime I'd like to do a video about staying fit in a van. A big part of that is my own goals of putting on weight and muscle. I'm lucky that my mentor is actually an ex-Muscle Beach bodybuilder who worked out with Arnold, and he's also my personal trainer. This is one of the workout routines for today, though to be honest, I stick with it about only 80%. I'll often skip a set of bench press or swap a 45-degree angle flies for the fly machine. It just depends on what I'm feeling that day. I also do different warm-ups like planks and things like that. Fitness is super important, and it's even more important to get out and stretch your legs when you're driving all day. You can actually get blood clots, and it's not good for your legs. They say sitting is the new cancer, so whatever that means. Anyway, now we're done with Helena. It's time to finish up and head to Base Camp Hamilton. Almost there. And here, it's the tiny little town of Hamilton. It's a cool little area. It's around 4,500 people. And I don't think it's ever peaked over 5,000. They've got a tiny little airport, but it's basically just a little private runway. I don't think you could land anything other than like a Cessna or something. But then again, I'm not a doctor, so don't take my advice. Hey, and there's chickens here too. Who doesn't love some chickens? Thanks for hanging out with me today. There's some interesting vids in the pipeline, so make sure you hit that subscribe and you just slam that like button. I'll see you guys next time.